Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at NECA's The Predator, which is obviously the best piece of cinematic history that we've ever had in history. Assassin Predator Deluxe action figure, which is a tan version of the bluish-green version that we got when the movie came out, kinda. If anybody can tell me why there's a tan version, let me know. Other than repaints, I guess. Is it from the movie? I don't remember the movie that much. I kind of blocked that out on purpose. But this is basically the exact same figure with a different paint job, which is actually really cool. I think it's a really well done paint job. Whether you like it or not, that's up to you, but it's really, really well implemented, so that's a good thing. And we're going to talk about that, and we're going to go over the figure kind of quickly since it is mostly the same figure as before. So let's go ahead and get him off the imaginary stand and take a closer look. Okay, this guy wishes he could stand just about 28 centimeters, which makes him pretty close to, let's say 11 and just let's say 11, because that's a number, 11 and a quarter inches. And the reason I was spinning him around by hand and saying he wishes he could stand is as I was getting him out of the package, not as I was getting him out of the package, he was out of the package, and as I was getting him resituated from his packaging pose, his foot just snapped right off. And I wasn't like using my man strength to try to force it or anything. I just went to move it and it just snapped off, and it wasn't cold or anything like that. So what that tells me is the super tight joints that this guy had originally when he first got released, he still has them. And I know that's true because after the foot snapped off, I tried to pose him even more and I just really couldn't do it. And I know what you're thinking, heat the figure up to pose it. Generally speaking, yes. However, not everybody knows that. Alright, I have to check the figures as they come out of the box. That's what the reviews are for. I have to see how they come out, because if you go buy a figure and you aren't like into collecting like some of you guys are, or like I am, you're not going to know to heat it up. So I have to see how they come out of the package. If everybody who buys this figure that doesn't know you're supposed to heat them up first because they're too tight, they're going to break their figure. And now anybody who sees this review will know that they have to worry about that, or that they need to heat the figure. Whatever, you get the idea. I have to test things as they come in the package. Alright, so we're just going to kind of blow through this. As far as the aesthetic goes, I love the pale tan colored skin on this guy. It looks really cool. Again, I have no idea if it's accurate to the movie or if it's like an off-screen thing or whatever, but it does look really nice. They did a good job with the shading. Other than the fact that the chest looks very pale compared to the arms. Maybe not so much on camera, so you may not be able to tell what I'm talking about, but his pectorals are very yellowish compared to the brownish tan of most of the other places. His head's kind of dark, but still there's lots of shading on it. And then the detailed painting, the lines, very clean. The armor is of course very clean. The dreads look good. It's a very aesthetically pleasing figure. If you're into Preds, this is one you're probably going to want to check out. The face is well enough detailed. Mine has a little bit of a googly eye situation going on, which just happens sometimes with Preds. That's just going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be a common thing. So if you're going to buy it in store, I guess take a look or be ready to return it for a different one. But the yelling head, which we'll talk about in a second, does look really good. Or open mouth head. So aesthetically, it's probably better than the original release. It's a much cleaner paint job. It's not glossy. It's not sticky anywhere. It's very nicely done, so that's really good. It has all the same accessories. I'm not going to rate this because it's just a repaint. It has all the same accessories. We have the two open hands, the two fist hands. We have the blaster for the left gauntlet and the little nubbin to cover that up. We have the blade for the right gauntlet, which you probably want to leave on all the time. And then we do have the closed mouth and open mouth heads. Very nicely detailed, very nicely painted. Very pleased with those. And then as far as the articulation goes, it's your standard fare, and it's super tight and stuck. And if you want to go into detail, you can check out the review that's in the corner up there. I'm not going to make you watch that all again. It's all double jointed elbows, swivel hinge up there for the shoulders, double ball peg for the head, double or single in here, single down here, standard hips, double knee. I mean, it's exactly what you would think it is. There's nothing tricky about this guy. It's very straightforward. I know he needs to have stiff joints in order to support himself, but his are still exceedingly stiff and will result in damage. So there you go, guys. If you like this, let me know. I'm curious what you guys think about this new color scheme, and that'll do it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you might want to. I have new videos almost every single day and thousands already on the channel, so make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.